Ede hono no.
Best farmer basubodi.
Oh, Adam for the so do ho bom a de be ba no. So Adam for the omu product biara ayi papa.
Na me hu asset tester, me hu master na ketwe ye.
We no so ye friend Trevor. Enu so ye adwuma tsa pepepe. Ye mfa mfra. Wo hwie a, wo hwie 10 months pe na de gu. Na the spray so a. Se for se akate, ate, anako ko ntontom, anabo biara. We koko tamfo de. Trevor e condemn no. Senite.
Trevor,
okay, we wait me at travel.
Okay.
But you sure say umfemfra e bia anko. Na do ho abom me hu adamafo esomfaso.
Obenya Adama West Africa for adwe bi we be biara ye ton kra ye ho adwu. Afi kayo na kenkan enchoya ewo adwe hu.
Emri bi atwam apomuden hu nsem agi ensem ho. Emma osuru ye din amasase ediawere ho. Enti onyankopon nam da yesumu eda enua eni habama ebeji adasama enkwa ekire adujamfi okumanini barima enu akire no adujamfi esa kotra kwayem ededuanan agwamfa nsuo ankana no menu mienu apomuden panti wenti enigisem onyankopon de yare nyina so tumi ahye Dr. Tamdasonsa dise di wawuo anase yesie no nkoa ene wontimi na yare sabia hodie wasiesie ho kama fika krabi ba gwa yare sa ewo kumase abuakwa agogo frayen 0244 774282
oyalefo bia kaise udimafo medimafo heba clinic Dr. Tamdasonsa.
Bills mama official po afisa se na sika bebre abamo bia botomo ayede bills aka ne hu biomo yesi 2025 idie eni da so wo homo bia woto kwa onni adwumaye fa weni kire bills na beji loan na ubetimi dia ye wa wadwuma we eye loan don come we hia hwe de we hia ne wo Ghana card ehwa na wo zaka usika na se we obi so a we ye wa wadwuma wo pesa wo tremu ana odumaye ni a wo de busumi aketia ene bills se bre na beji loan na wo fa bibia nsia wo collateral ana se deposit ane wo hia mu bia enti afidie yesi obia wo ni adwuma bia ye wo betumi abeji loan enti se wo tena fie na se wanya sika no bi dia eye wow Fred bills se sia na wetumi atua wo bills nemo iti se kakra wo
Yede Gynike syrup aba. Gynike eboa eyi afichikro emu haw ahodo te se afichikro a emayi de etutusi basabasa ene afichikro mu yaw ahodo ni nyina efiri hokra. Gynike boa ema atenka akofem no san peja ne mu yie pa. Gynike boa yema menomu a wanya menopause. Eho haw ahodo te se ohonam a ehyehyew na eyira wo no abufuo atete ene de atete saa no nyina Gynike brena sekra adrei enkoda oni mfie edumienu entumi mfabi obenya bi ewo pharmacy license chemical shop ana herbal shop a eben mu pendodo atu a frɛ Ayona pharmacy Gynike ebeye wo de FDA ahwehwe adwadie nkrato mu age atum se eye
Musa no mere eno ne maami ku na kode
Ablati we di watina hono wo frɛ no bachew wo abeji dai wo fia eti wo ye one of us
Minya 21 na metom first car ye ka say no filling stations be 5
ye kan ye sa na obetino
asumdwe na me pentia
na wana sia hasumdwe
laji bele wo nya wo akola we na otua ye wo ma me no otua because ka kire me ma so ma me wo ye soldier no bla so ye be ma ba me kire se me ye be ma wo ma ni wo free o wo dai waji light da and some so what if you na wo di no you see na twede wa fon wo na twede wa fon papa enya ni sai ni apochi Wali bi wo wo to asase no wo nya asase ye wo me ba e na wo ba bo kwaya hey
Insights Media College. Imbus Herbal Mixture.
Pregnant Properties and Investment Limited. Your property is our priority. BioBlast disinfectant. Esa boy by 99%.
One day. Yawa de bia 9:30 p.m. Ewo Onia TV so.
The maiden edition of Akoma 87.9 FM, the Sharp Pen Quiz Competition, duly launched.
Are you ready to write, speak, and shine? Welcome to the Sharpen English Language Contest 2025, where words become power and young voices rise. 16 junior high schools, one stage, one goal to be crowned champions, from spelling to word formation to expression to grammar and to creativity. The Sharpen is the ultimate test of English brilliance. This is not just a contest, it's a celebration of sharp minds, bold speech, and the future of language leaders. Who will take the crown? Who holds the sharp pen? Join us and find out from these 16 selected schools as they battle for supremacy. The schools and contestants will go home with a prize package including certificates, citations, medals, cash, and many more. The champions will lift their coveted trophy and have the bragging rights as winners of the maiden edition of the Sharp Pen. The Sharp Pen is brought to you by Akoma 87.9 FM Kumasi with support from Royal Kente Weavers and Sellers Association. Sponsors:
Best Brain Publications. Medima for Herbal Clinic.
Media partners: TV3, Onia TV, Onia FM, Connect FM, 3news.com, and OniaOnline.com. Akoma FM Sharpen 2025. Shape your words, sharpen your future. Akoma.
Onia TV. Agoro Fie II no ene guswa ye koso karesha to be join live on Facebook and then come on edoso nti everybody to ne on city medical catch say ye wo interview e ha no ye nua ne eje e ha ono ene hwi bicycle if Munchen Germany ebp mu e wo man Ghana 10,000 kilometers o yisu how many days no yisu ye reasons behind it me nobody nkomo in the later part of this show ne on city but at the moment me Solomon Amankwa the Superman ene be sin kunwa ne ye din nkomo ene no a special day medical catch say ene the first day of the month of October. Now October boss me no a breast cancer awareness month. Area hard dream pass. So want Yankopon fifi ama na e bi kan one hwene entity a at the long run no sebe wanufu mpokua na nyame de ma wa a complete use of ba no yetumi eyi firi ho eyesa na e hard dream pa e de bebre nsu ko wo mu enu nti e na wiase afa na nyina yensu agata ye ni asesa afi bosumi we mu de e beboa na abodewuru pa because Bible nsama o kan fa ba eye enufo ho no ehia aside say nkola enum no de enufo tumi ye mampenifo nya asem kotoa solo mo akwaba
yeah
I don't know what's it.
Oh my goodness, what's it enufo mo kokram kokram yare
yes
enufo mo kokram yare
yes
ebushime ene ye
woman yes
say breast ye no
so what are they say a touch of pink
oh yeah. Yes, I know I'm starting.
Yes.
Inti, I know I'm starting here. And me the room in none of pay. I be see a real number. It's a pink in the emission. Now, I say, oh, Cassandra, now say, and Mam Pokia and Mam Pacho, and your Mankwa, and your Mankwa, yeah, Miss True. Will be to say, Miss Walker, Quisapona. Yes, maybe I would econo. Maybe I would econo. Or Parmesan Canadian. Maybe I would econo. There be less of cool. Would you fuck who are the best? Oh, but ever similar. Like steady. I was one of because Yanka the cray. And Mabu or Crana. Yamian Ukraine, Omo ni Pocani be but for Bismarck, anyway, and a guy back which your war commercially. Referee the boy tiapa on shada and wasa me nim no no sin yefunu so tese wo de ya bi ono so wo no for bebre enti it is not only meant for a mema enso ka ho sabi me hu video a maame ada na abofra watam ne papa no for de atwe nenum na onum because that time maame nada ebraba enti this month a month bi a and what's a and it's a special man. Sometimes wo mame
wenyi so no mufa ne ko hospital no mo en check e ma no first no na me kai say me ba 2023 no media general e mo be ye nkyerɛkyerɛ
and never my lunch no
yes o my lunch no oh okay o mo ye nkyerɛkyerɛ wa ha ye kyerɛ wo sɛ de utumi wo fia wa utumi massage no for no e mia ni sei zene bi mu no wo do safa esoro ni sei
okay
I miss you ha kam me
enya miss jade wo ye na jaisa
so me craft
jaisa na be serious
to say bia
tra de na wo di bia
oba bi wo ho a wo do nsa no unya oil kakra na wo do nsa
no oil ka ho
oh yeah oil so wo massage
okay
na wo do nsa de ni sei aye wo ya say wo be pra no enti wo do nsa no fa enofo no chi sei wo fa ni sei ana aba enchemu eba enchemu sei na ebeba enchemu mu kakra then wo di aba ne fe no nipple caniple ano na wo di afafa mo sa na wa pressure kom kakra wo mia ni sei ya ebe ya ni ya enti wo ye
so say kra me you say bia
this man today yenuanom emma ya yerenom ya girlfriends ya mama sabi omono funa starting apie ya mamenom ya wofasefo. This is the time ye nyina ye kanfo e dia mama say take this opportunity and then go check your breast, and edu October abusumi ya na hospitals be brely kra no e omo yesa e ni kra for free omo ye ni free enti ye beto to asre ye nuanom companies ahodoa ema dimu akotene munye sa programs we bi mo George Nitro Ultimate Car Rentals na emayo na ewo no na Mr. Ruben Ntiakomo Leonina na yafa the specialist waba na wachire yen se de ye betima massage nti wo ho a wotumi friend Leo na wakache Leo say oh Leo ise be bi eduru se bitimi massage na wa massage kakra na bi da fine ye ne saa ye bo and also doctor say that doso it is some of us ye nyantete a e betima boa adwuma no
adu for one some dey per the kakra wa ye obia mayo kwaku ye more kakra obetimi aboa
of course
on a more serious note obia nko check
obia nko check because we are not shit way apart from say ni yefunu pie no otena ho a say the no fugu ni yefunu so
okay
such person no also otimi ko
check
na check na bibia so timi ye fine media like I said
fa phone no na be Bible no mam
Bible
chapter 5 verse 19
Proverbs are not Proverbs.
Proverbs chapter 5
you don't see Proverbs.
Mankasa, me say Proverbs.
Okay, Proverbs.
Verses 5 chapter 5 verse 19. Na nya butekra. Nti obetimi aye kwaku ababla na be
okay, nti o say okay. Proverbs chapter 5
yes.
Okay. Proverbs chapter 5 verse 19.
O say
a lovely deer. A graceful doe. Let her breasts fill you at all times with delight.
Okay.
Be intoxicated always in her love.
Okay.
It was a lovely deer, a graceful doe. Let her breasts fill you at all times with delight. Manonofo ansha wo madabia we nijem.
Until all kind version be. King James and I say
yes, me kind King James version. Now what you see there?
Me King James now kind.
Okay.
Me kind King James now.
Okay.
I say let her be as loving height and pleasant roe. Let her breast satisfy thee at all times, and be thou ravished always with her love.
Oh, okay.
Bible.
Na say ni na
enya me ka say version. Nti na me ka say version. Who was all go from. But otie. Besre any brisem. Iti abusumi bomodin say odo yire unua ba o girlfriend obi anko no nko check they will say see etie eno any dey koso Mr. Boama dey o kind man ti o say no for dey correct pa nti enso eno ma nka message nka kra ha na yenhu yenhye enkom na say ye bobo solo ye bo we na fi hotel to answer konti wa band no aba na yenhu say dey city messages on Facebook no ebi ni Said Musa o say nice one onia Star Boy o say
watching the show live and clear at Ahafo Emem Airport. Onia TV, sports no size. Better luck next time to my darling club, Liverpool. Greetings to Mrs. Gina Apiakubi, CEO of Durandi Furnitures, Bullet Man, and my lovely father, Mr. Safu Edu. So and also call Facebook. I'll be to me do messages at all. Now you say this now you can fine pa. All right, Tiensha here from Enra under 17 Ghana and 19 no ekuti nkunim qualify Eddie Ghana qualify eko yenim said and so isite solo Enra Ghana surprisingly honestly I was surprised because one not because because it was against Nigeria. Because now we're here game your boy now we lost one of the games and they had kakra, but honestly they came back and then they won for Ghana, and now after I think the last time I called was 2017. Yeah. Now we are back to the highest level at the under 17.
Well, also throughout the under 17 competition, me catch up say minya kunya shemo frano we shot ball no, and one of the best setups individually. They only needed a coach of it, my guard woman. And I think, say, Nanajaman, any Prosper Natiogum, Aye Juma with Emofrano. Against Nigeria, it was always going to be a very difficult game because Ghana and Nigeria held that rivalry, regardless of the levels. Anytime Bia Ghana Bishia Nigeria Biano, Ayana Edin. So, going to the game, Prosper Natiogum, Ebe can say it is going to be very difficult, but he knows what to do in the final. Clearly, Maka, and I will continue to say, said a lot of people made a lot of noise about Ghana, Lucy, not because a game, it is because they only got the results. And Namashe Ghana against Togo, I bought 1-1. We were the dominant force even after getting a red card. You dominated, created chances. And say, synonymous with youth football. Abofradie. Sometimes you do a certain stage, and you need who to make a chance to be a Kobenya about 3 people on to net. I'll prepare no about watching it. Internet and Yami one say, you have a lot of chances, na you boss to those chances to do a good. Number 2, they can say, and Colano Elake a bit of experience because majority of them go Division 2 and they have friend, go Division 3 and they have friend. On team ball at that stage in before, and a whom be inexperienced be as against Nigeria. Under 17, Ebimbo Enugu Rangers, Ebimbo Kara United, Ebimbo Way, Worry Wolves in Adiano. You get these players playing at the height of Nigerian Premier League, and you draft some about the national team anymore. Already, Omiya built enough for competitions like this. And the way under 17 in recent time, since the introduction of the MRI scan, and my movie away from being that forcer. Under 17 tournament, but today, in as much as so you're lucky that experience,
you're back.
We are back to the table after 8 years. The last time we qualified was in 2017, and that year Ghana signed a kid the final. I lose the final. No, Edema, Mali, was that AFCON final. No, so clearly against Nigeria we had the antidote. You dominated proceedings from start to finish. You create chances. Adia Bakua, me realize about the team. One, the ability to keep possession. Even when Omuya down, Omu lose Omu shape. They don't lose their identity. Obianim say Ghana, that team, you bought with that skill, you bought that giddy, and one day you mobi. Yet you know skill and intelligence. Until you pass it, no skill, no watching. That is the composition of Ghana, your football, the idea, the sanity. Until you do baby no more friend, you bought Agro. That's true. It is another probia about Agro. It was prosperity on the Agro and the call a Santa Kotoko. It is a probia. We're coaching at the academy level with Wafa or the Wafa by Abeto Sumi and South the Ghana Premier League. Ananka Oje. What Ghana Premier League with a Santa Kotoko play one of the exciting football in the Ghana League. It is a probia. I want him there about Encolante here. I just said that prosperity was the right perfect match for it. Okay. Until you draw your first game, and lose your second game by 3-0. Now, any that's Swassa. But some of us can say, even if you don't make it out there, the kind of football I've seen the boys play, say you maintaining this talent, a group of year, we would have the next generation of Blasters players. And see, 2024, Lai Kingston STT project no. Yelusuma, I think say Ivory Coast.
Burkina.
Was it Burkina?
Yeah.
Yelusuma Burkina, the University of Ghana Sports Stadium.
We no resign.
And no issues by our resign here. 3 of the players, Ernest Ofori, Mark Agawa Mensah, and Joseph Nabi, the captain of the team. Omunyina were part of
the under 17.
Under 17. Lie na a coach, you know.
No,
Mususa. We were 14, 15 last year.
13, yeah.
So we were and tournament trainer your boy na. Mark Agawa Mensah had been super excellent. I think it's tournament anymore. I watched the goal of the tournament. Yeah, 3-0 now you say against Nigeria. When we go, no say you know a class of a goal.
Yeah.
And he was a delight to watch against Nigeria. Of Krabona, the left footer no, or cut it in, or dribble pass, or mount those incisive pass, you know. Joseph Nabi actually or that direct winger on the left side of the attack. Very swift. He could have even gotten 2 goals Eddie Magana, but about those beautiful chances in Egu. But in the end, you know, we were able to beat them by 2 unanswered goals. Apaja, you qualify for the world stage.
AFCON.
We are you call the AFCON and the serve as a qualifier for the 17 World Cup. It's been a long while we witnessed the under 17 in this nature. Maka say you see abana ye de botechino. Sa abana ne see de boba. So the measuring rod I had to educate attempt with our junior national team no. And was say some measuring rod no. Yes and the two obana baso. We the winter person obana baso. You see
say na adwuma so oboa na ye qualify.
Metiase.
Nti then abaye ye nwanwa.
Enye nwanwa ma mesi ya.
Nti abaso bode na.
For since 2017 I am qualifying.
Yeah, sure.
Some of us spoke about the foundation I am building for ye under 17. Of which I me feel say you're wrong. Now you see a lot of overaged players in playing the under 17 tournament. Now I say we were a powerhouse until the introduction of a year MRI. MRI never know who say ampa. Even though the MRI need to me mount the exact age, but a ranger you will fall within a year the category how about me above the under 17. It will give you a range. And I think say under Keto Kreku, the introduction of Sa KGL under 17 championship, na ye bought a year school under 15 is a lot of opportunity to have a lot of young talent playing through the ranks. And even after Solomon was so Indiana.
Yeah.
One more time you Chemu Tivanyo we are still able to draft in quickly young talent because of the under 15 tournament any under 17 KGL tournament and a lot of opportunities to scout and monitor a lot of talent. Then again, Ghana Football Association more academies no BCC ewo Kumasi ewo Winkongo any ade no and also ababeye a breeding ground you bet me and nurture these young talent, especially Wamua ewo the northern part, the southern and then the west the middle belt. Say the beya in the end, you know. Say you say man Kagawa by the time you be AFCON or by 17 then you bring other players tournament na your boy under like Kinsey. There was this young chap near friend Ayamga central midfielder how to forget years and conversation went down at my house free one now your squad anymore. They were a perfect replacement in that position.
Okay.
Strikers na call today yenya Robinho Yawo Gavi very swift, very very strong on the ball. For me, I think say where we criticize that same place in the Sabas bar.
Okay.
I was say ball
the way forward now.
The way forward, we are going into the final. Whether we win or we don't win, qualify. But I think that Prosperity Ogum also climaxing the whole performance with that victory.
Okay.
Don't forget to say Ivory Coast and 3-0. we need to get that revenge.
Okay.
And idea tie Ghana.
Okay.
Because I say even the Black Stars, yet we bought tournament. They are Shia Mali group. They are Shano. O share semi final was say. O share template was say.
O share bit me home.
O say to
Okay.
The only thing Ivy could follow or watching ye one day.
Okay.
But prosperity Emma boys and it's say the Ivorians will come with that energy. Young release ball in them. Young picky spaces in them. Ivy Coast for the bay you saw one day. My bay you should answer.
Okay.
And I am extremely happy for Prosper Nati Ogum say at least the noise around the coaching credentials in the he is trying to rewrite those kind of conversations around him. And to Yambo Team Nabaso say at least making it to the African Cup of Nations.
All right, I know Solomon Amanko, the Superman, making our messages in the at me on Facebook. You made no live. I want to call or do message in it to I bet you brain at me. I can kind at me at the America catch us or interview. Appear good Chakapama, say, more vim. Na solo nim di intio cancer. Ye can't a ina seminal breast cancer and no. I'll say, Appeal Gunebi must say, good afternoon, watching. I'm watching the show live at Sabu Zongo. Congratulations to the Black Starlet for beating Nigeria yesterday. More wins, almost so. Eddie and no. Piaga, see watching you live from Achim Asafo. Or no, send a message or the by and no. What do I need? Daniel, Govozu, your business was helper. Joseph Uku, I'll say, good afternoon, Alfredo, way up. I will just remind Nigerians that anytime they are paired against Ghana on any qualifiers, they should know that they are out. Congratulations to the Black Starlets. By the way, Phobia is winning our next match against Bechem United. Thanks. Hans, so away, right?
Yeah, I'm going to
a very good message when so when you have a year new over the smile in Libya. King Face away no release about from good 10 seconds. 10 seconds.
Yeah, but I don't see the merits in King Face for that decision. Even ya Congress ya starting league, what starting body division 1 or say
that's what we right so called.
Obian Kasema Manenko, but sometimes you know, a come with team, that's when you scan out the Kakwachaman's one. Abijama Minkai, FIFA, the Tribunal du Sport, Court of Arbitration for Sports, Tribunal Arbitral de Poix, we a heading, and I say French name, Yinana Makai de Amano. On the grounds, the president of CAS Appeals Arbitration Division of the Court of Arbitration for Sports rules that 1. The request for a stay of execution filed by King Faisal FC on 1st September 2025 in the matter CAS 2025 A11757 King Faisal vs Ghana Football Association is denied. The cost of the present order shall be determined in the final award or any other final disposition of this arbitration. Lusani, 1st October 2025. And in the Court of Arbitration for Sports, I can say, Kifesa letter of medical ya, George, I could say 3 year born hooker. So I'm on GF and Inchemanson. Na and the Congress of Moko, you know, Muntungu, no Munko Congress for because Science no Munjin Tunu, Yabuego. Court of Arbitration for Sports Abuego. And on, we almost say. Sesiano ekaba because lawyers not nasi. Omudi eka ebeba no. Omunya mfa eka ne mai. Omo say ko calculate because omo mfa final we dey we make deny omo say emma. Ntamfo no mo kwa kwadwene ho eka e dey beba omo. When they finally award the cost enti ebi ebetwa ba say ebe find King Faisal 10 billion.
Just how no. So King Faisal case no cast been for to akone no hono tiawa na yen fa common see solo no Champions League who 1 minute on the games na yen discuss and the matches nkakra na yen konko ye dia kan tell.
Well, I think Liverpool started with Liverpool Araho said answer I think this is the second time since Obey coach for Liverpool I will see back-to-back games. And we share quite a fast to Lucia. He was undone by a penalty of Victor Seaman at the 2 net. Aside that, no, Liverpool created decent opportunities. Neyara also say in that same game, Liverpool see 2 strong words of their team in Hugo Ekitike and then goalkeeper Alisson Becker. And Okoteki now Ulusu the Galatasaray.
Okay.
Now we sign Ulusu your key players are hard drink kakra. But then again, I think say on the night Galatasaray no we are very much convinced as to how we set up the result against Liverpool. And 1-0 Victor Osimhen on the score sheet winning the man of the match after that game. I think say it was rightly deserving.
Okay.
Then again Chelsea Benfica by 1-0.
Yeah, surprisingly.
I think say I will say a BB ye. And yami one say Antaro any Bismarck started training by December on between your contract about Chelsea.
What are you saying?
Because team now come here every match you will be a red card there come on Chelsea to get the red card.
Possible. That's
possible. Because their last 3 games, Chelsea are getting red card in all their last 3 games, and I don't think that good enough for.
That's Omunye discipline.
That is it. It looks like Omunye. They picked about 29 yellow cards and then 3 red cards so far this season, and I don't think a good thing for a club like Chelsea. But then again. Sometimes in a scrappy game, I was say we'll find a way, and they found that way through Ricardo Riosa. Okay, share that on goal. Chelsea winning by 1-0. If the Chelsea Stamford Bridge airborne drawer, it would have pushed them so much because their next game over the weekend against Liverpool, and so we'll go against Liverpool. Now when you see in the last 4 games, when you see 3 winning 1 and 1 crowd will win. It was 2-1 against Lincoln. Then worrying, and it is good that at least Omunya that victory boost their confidence for Tottenham.
Mem try no even see and the match if you win me no man Mr. Barcelona Paris Saint-Germain is obviously the biggest game
of course. Of course.
Mami one is
game the abeding but over PSG players any or more injury records. Barcelona players any injury records. I think say Barcelona a stronger setup than Paris Saint-Germain. I'm being told to say the likely will say PSG ebe will come on usual midfield trio of Vitinha, Fabian Ruiz, any Joao Neves a high. But we more attack now. It is likely say Desire Doué available. It is likely say Ousmane Dembele available. So and then of course it is likely Vishal Kvaratskhelia and so Ediana Wanye available for this game. And so Bradley Barcola, Gonzalo Ramos, and of course Lee Kang-in are the players we expect to say on me as started for Barcelona. Of course they've welcomed Lamine Yamal, and this weekend the kind of footballer boy against Real Sociedad. Danny Olmo is in form, Marcus Rashford, Hall, Ferran Torres, and of course Robert Lewandowski.
You know, we're being as a drone.
I think so, yes. And Yami one said goes even who goes over this game.
Okay.
But for Barcelona playing at home, I think that they stand at an advantage. Say on betting me winning game, but PSG will score goals. If PSG win here, it is because of their confidence, because of their quality. But I think that Barcelona at home, they always look favorite.
And now, in Liverpool, and Cardia, also say in the music in a boy.
And I have
Fatus non some family boys name Simra, name Medin Como Akano, and so on. And the matches no Fatus Mamina, young man. Karabakh versus Copenhagen.
1.5 ever ball.
Union Saint Gilloise,
Newcastle to score a goal, but Union Saint Gilloise are likely to win until over 1.5 ever ball game no more.
Arsenal Olympiacos,
Arsenal to win over 1.5. Arsenal to win over 1.5. Arsenal better more than 1 goal game.
Dortmund Atleti.
Obia over 1.5, about 2 goals be team. Barcelona and PSG call over 2.5. 3 goals be team in this particular.
Leverkusen PSV.
Leverkusen PSV. Leverkusen and so convincing, but call over 1.5. Ewo game way more.
Monaco, Man City.
Monaco at the start Louis D. They are Manchester City. They are not in their best self, but I think that City will win.
Napoli will Sporting.
Win. Napoli Sporting. Napoli over 1.5. Napoli or over 1.5.
Villarreal, Juventus.
Juventus to score.
And so loading the predictions no AC connection to say anyway exactly 7 p.m. Other 40 miante any team in ya essential ewonia 95.1 FM so na dia kenano yet me edi ato edi ama ye dan ho abatiawa ye ba be sinko nya pium na medical dia to jade amos ye nua ni wotri bicycle from a year Germany ebedru my Ghana ntimi kwa be start rehearsals because person recall Bosnia nti misu metwa fi ha akọ boxing a ne ho sere esi etie ye na homra ye ba ebedi nkobo event eto forma e wo so wonye nchiemu de ese na fata Enunti enonia all sports asan ababium kaya ho ejode bia obra ye sinkonya ne de major issues ni nyina ato from ediamount say your goals
Jackson brilliant Palmer the lobs on and it's in of course it is
say you saved
opportunity shot takes a deflection it's the crossbar and the rebound for save
say your car
to pick up the ball there Sharon and then Sharon really
Nina Unia all sports English Premier League, the German Bundesliga, Italian Serie A, the French Ligue 1, and the Spanish Premier La Liga EA Sports, Ghana Premier League, Women's League, Champions League, any all sporting disciplines there. And no honey Unia all sports. Kame, Isaac, and San Apija. Minima Apija for Solomon Amanko, the Superman. Adipa GH, near for Unia all sports and Remo. Unia all sports, Eja Teatro.
Onia all sports, Edra Debia, 9 p.m. Ewo Onia TV so.
Onia TV, ye dwene ho pa.
Adwuma ne o manyim hwan na beka. Ye suku nsam so enye enkoda totofewa e de wombo e na da fom na sua ade. Na Ghana akwan ayaya man no wo fa so a e ya chen mesewa. Mirbu sese na ye hwan na beka ho asem. Agye me ene wo. Enti adwoada ekosi efiade bia no. Patro Shiame, Captain Smart. Ene mapamfo ewo nua 95.1 FM ene Onia TV Onia de ye dwene wo ho pa
Numeko maso yasin eye Enapa Foods Heaven Black Insecticide Spray and Mosquito Coil
Zika Krabia Empaying bebre senyame ya wadom na so sori anopa asem eba wutimu an se sebio obeba pa dwuma bi na waye pa na sebio kwa akodi no kwa akodi na ode ahwe wabusua ene wodache enu nti ebetimi aye se baabi a wodo sika to na wonya mfasode no meche bank ana sika krabia na wodo sika to ye no say universal bank savings and loans financial services rural bank ana say investment company bi na wodo sika ekokoto ya nsembisa na se brofo aye kan ho nyina no ni nyina ampo na wote ase difference between savings account and a current account okoje loan bi e ma ho ba asem sansem wo nyina wo hode a sia me kwasia dai ene kwasia da bia e brabo no me ensa me she 3 o'clock e wo Onia TV na ye ntina se ne ye hwen fasode a ye benya e wo insika krabia ho me dey the Edwin Arnold Dadzi so sika sem be fine na me dey be fine ti I call myself the CEO of BBR be fine
Sika Krabia kwese de bia 3 p.m. ewo Onia TV so
Onia TV, ye dwene ho pa.
Gracias makwa babiom connection to say Agoro Fie II no and wani egusu a wo ehwe no mini Solomon Amankwa yedi nkomo about the under 17 sanso na UEFA Champions League and ra eto form ni de ne ebekoso nso yetumi ede ho enkomo mami kinkan mo messages ni kakrama na ye ntoa ye conversation ne so Daniel Colley Odebi or your business. Tom Hayford or say we hope to beat Nigeria and run your share Monty. That game is done. Unim Mihao or say Unim Mihao or say good afternoon, Superman. I love to see you. Happy new month to you all. Or no idea or the Ebae or the Ama Solo Honmo. Labi Albert or say good evening. I hope you guys are doing well. Watching you live from UAE. Alfred Kwame or say good or no so the messenger or the Ebae. And medical catcher say Yenua baako efi Germany. Oye Ghana ni di share. Na Germany dia se efi akọ Germany a eye wiem ne yefa. Ye ko by but obomodin afa form. Na form no fa ye no. Or the bicycle na crouching and if Germany ba no. Or the bedu o man Ghana. Me se me pese me ko Bosnia. Inti ze mbe rehearsals. Na me so ma fa form akọ. Me ne no AD enkomo na ye hu se de si etie na wa kire yen ekwen nam so 2000 amon any de ntia otumi Emmanuel Ej emwakaba
that's it
bibi aboko de
bibi aboko
who busy wo Germany and say Ghana here
I'm busy wo Germany Munich.
Wonderful. Bicycle train no work for how many years?
Me started wo Ghana here.
Okay.
Me fiteshi nti Nemco school Cape Coast.
Okay.
Nti anytime I fee you know small business be and I'm go for the bike. So the bike owner nti me ko fa sana me dey high in no more area more at least for 1-2 minutes be it goes way back. I was like maybe 15 years and I be bisa.
Okay.
And as time went on me angasa me to me bike la.
Okay.
And me dey me round. And 2012 thereabouts and I called Germany to pursue further education.
Okay.
And as I would do Europe say no develop infrastructure no even just for cycling no it's just very appealing.
Okay.
And it makes cycling very attractive for you. And na me cycle started to rekindle the whole cycling passion.
Okay.
And since 2020 no I've been using it as a means of transport like traveling on my vacation.
Oh, okay.
Me in fact plane. So me far plane now of course 2-3 years ago me back and me far we machine but within Europe there, Germany to France, Germany to Denmark, Italy, me bike na michi, and one me go.
Until go back, I will send bike na go.
We be catch him say, "I'm 20 million, me send go." 20 million say, "Also do me what other motivation, social impact, but time now." And so
we will talk about that one
exactly.
Okay, so let's start from the journey itself. How did the idea come? Say, we started from Germany to Ghana. How did it start?
Exactly. So I me go school. I Cape Coast. And school no. I had a very high affinity for education.
Okay.
Even back then, as a young kid, no, I knew the impact education had on me.
Yeah. Sure.
And exactly individually. In the many opportunity, I called Germany to pursue further education.
Okay.
No. Along the line, I knew I wanted to give back to society through education because that was my stronghold.
Okay.
And after COVID, I needed to just get back into sports again.
Okay.
Me started bike, mainly to travel across Europe.
Okay.
And my idea is say, okay, wow, I enjoy cycling so much. Why not say Coffee all the way to Ghana because I've explored enough within European territories. I want more challenges.
Africa.
Exactly. So Africa just
came up.
And I'm saying, wow, this is the idea. Indeed, me very research because I knew within even my friend network I can raise enough funds to support educational initiatives back home in Ghana. Indeed, I contacted an NGO, Edu Sports. Exactly. Indeed, NGO are dedicated for educational development. Exactly.
Okay.
And yeah, even sports, as in sports, but it's like sports like a bar. Okay. Bar now okay. That's where ideas are forged. So education as a sport.
Okay.
In the Omorani, there were 11 regions across Ghana and 50 sports across deprived communities in Ghana. And they need funds to expand currently from 50 to about 100.
That's great.
Indeed, the Omo engage teachers within their own communities to help promote education for the underprivileged through many educational activities. Indeed, more activities, it has to be funded in some way or the other. And me contacted fund and said, "This is my idea.
Okay.
I'm coming back home on a bike, and I know that awareness. I can use this tool to create, and also to raise funds." And she was right on board. She was blown away. So I said, definitely, let's do it. We did a lot of paperwork and here and there.
That's great.
And it taken me almost 5 years to plan the whole trip. Yeah, it wasn't like, I mean.
Oh, so it's been a while.
It's been a while. Me back in the day, say, okay,
but also didn't know me
exactly. It was route planning, any NGO, signing some documents here and there. creating awareness. It was most of the fundraising was done in Germany.
Okay.
Indeed, that was the main mission. Okay. Adventure in the exactly.
All right. So on which day and I will start this journey?
Starting on the 7th of June. Exactly. Okay. It was a rainy Sunday, I guess. Exactly. And Midi Musa from Munich.
No, we do Ghana on the 17th.
And between Munich and Teshi were a lot of cities and 16 countries in between.
Yeah.
And more than 10,000 kilometers.
Yeah, sure. And we're spending almost 103 or so days on
105.
105.
Exactly.
What were some of the challenges from Munich to Ghana? What were some of the challenges? Share with us.
Challenge. Me fa bush, me da bush, bibia, me didi wo bush. I'm from bushman this year.
Okay, many bushman need.
Bushman India, my fa bibia.
Okay, so share with us some of the challenges you encountered.
Indeed, I would say Europe was a very good platform to transition into
from
Africa.
A to B.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because
So,
I was
from Germany, which country first?
called Austria.
Austria.
But just for some few hours.
Okay, then?
And then to Switzerland. And India, I was there for like 4 days. Because I had friends they also hosted me.
Okay.
From Switzerland, and I'm called France. And also I met people and the kindness of strangers during such journeys. It just mind-blowing.
Yeah.
So France, me spending almost 1 week. It was a mousson.
Okay.
They had to cross it all the way towards the southern France. And I'm from France, we call Spain.
Okay.
And also it's a bigger country.
So which African country now we first?
Morocco.
Morocco.
Exactly.
All right. So from Morocco,
from southern Spain on me far ferry. It was there fake news. And this is where the ignorance kicks in and really surprising. And new education is a must. Yes. It was almost someone say, how will you cross the ocean, the Mediterranean Ocean between Africa and Europe? Of course, there are ferries, there are ships. So I took a ferry within 40 minutes to do Morocco.
Yeah.
And I'm spending some few days in Morocco to recharge. And then because Morocco is a good platform to get into Africa. I'm more good roads and in Yama. But Morocco, and then it also becomes challenging. So more mountains, baby. The Atlas Mountains is a tough hurdle to conquer, but the way goes through the Atlas Mountains.
Okay.
And then comes the desert. The Sahara Desert, Moroccan bit, it's almost 1,500 kilometers I had to cross all alone. I didn't go also moon say it was unsupported solo. I was on my own. Baby say Mia and I'm here.
Oh, I see.
It's like there was nobody. I mean, I had gadget, I had satellite telephone that in case of an emergency, but I was my own man.
I hear funny.
Oh, wait.
As I want Jim from about
this is in Mauritania.
Oh, okay.
The Mauritanian desert is much better than the Moroccan one. Moroccan one, okay. And in the road, but people live there. The desert is in a dead space. Okay. But it's not like Accra, but it's empty, it's flat. You can even see in 20-30 kilometers.
Wow.
In the way now my bread and me say my home
okay.
Fast
forward, which country now would you struggle to?
Mauritania. Also, so the border from Morocco into Mauritania, I'm spending 2 weeks just at the border.
What happened?
I was refused visa into Mauritania twice because it's unofficial, but Ghanaians are on some kind of red list crossing through because of immigration policies.
Yeah.
In the Mauritania has kind of closed their borders to Ghanaians. I involved the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and then we did this and that, and then it worked out. After 2 weeks, I was able to cross through Mauritania into Senegal, Senegal, Gambia, and from Gambia I came back into Senegal. I said, the Senegal is a big head, and then the tongue is just the Gambia.
Okay.
From Gambia, I went to Guinea-Bissau to Guinea to Sierra Leone to Liberia to Cote d'Ivoire.
As a Befiano,
and I do Elubo. Exactly. And then from Elubo in Zima, I was in Ghana.
Wow.
The welcome party, the welcome event at the Independence Square, my hometown, was just mind blowing.
Wow. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Say any easy. Now me say maybe me call Bosnia. I'm call Bosnia, but maybe I'll fire
on a bicycle.
Yes.
Oh, it's possible. I use this to also inspire the youth.
Yes, that was my next question.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I engaged community. They say that bike, who bike, and you're well, as if I'm an alien. Everybody in Paranormal from white person. They say, oh, brony, they call it Tubab in Senegal.
Okay.
Blanco in Guinea-Bissau.
Okay.
And you see opportunity, let me go into one of their homes. And I'm many of them say, look at you and look at me. Do I look white to you? It's the association I'm way creating because there's the only white people on this kind of journeys. And we need to break that barrier. We need to create representation. They need to be
the mindset.
Exactly. They are young. They're like 8 years, 6 or 10, 12. And we need to start from there. I mean, I want to promote positive cycling culture through Africa. And it's about motivating the youth and the children, creating a better future through better educational infrastructure with this kind of funding. And so this is a fundraising campaign that I embarked on with my bike to my roots journey. But it's a big story, and we are telling the story through a Netflix production. It's going to be big. Because and the animals are made on the way, the snakes, the scorpions, the camel bone. I can't pack it all because the time is limited here.
Yeah, sure.
This will be in a movie production that we are currently working on.
We are waiting for that one.
That would hit your screen soon.
Have you had an encounter with anybody from the ministry?
No, not yet. So there have been a lot of meetings and some invitations are now flowing in.
Okay.
Parliament is also on the list. I will have the opportunity to go and address Parliament. But from the high office so far, nothing has been sent out yet.
So what will you give to the Cycling Federation? Say, then also was that federation.
Ghana Cycling Federation.
Yeah.
I mean, we need to invest in infrastructure.
Okay.
If you look at the roads, I mean, when I was cycling through Africa, it was crazy. Guinea, Conakry, Mikosi, Naka. Where like
Ghana,
Liberia, Monrovia.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to say
if you go across these African countries, you would think you are in Ghana. Of course, Ghana has like some specifics. This is not characteristic, but it's very similar. And this was in Monrovia, in Swato. There was a rainy season from Senegal all the way to Monrovia, and it was one of the biggest challenges. Cycling through the rain in the evening. I cycle day and night. And when it rains, it forces me off the road and I have to go and sleep somewhere. My bike, tent and everything is on it. I have my kitchen and everything on the bike. So it was a mobile home. I was on the way for 3.5 months. In the cycling, we can improve cycling by also improving infrastructure. And then the talent, we have so many talent. I met a young girl at Cape Coast. Or cycle, she's 12. Or cycle all the way from Tamale to Accra. I think 700 kilometers plus within like 9 days. So we have what it takes to produce this cycling talent. But we need to invest in this infrastructure as well.
Right. Last words for Ghanaians, especially the young ones now, or more air show, and the other companies these initiatives, they would love to come on board.
So
last message.
This initiative is wide open. It's a charity event. So the stakeholders out there, be it individuals, companies, please be part of this. It's a remarkable historic feat. The first African to have
Ghana, first Ghanaian.
Exactly. So we come to our level. It's like that. And the more people that get involved in this success story, because we need to push education into the forefront. We need to enable the girl child, the girl boy to have access to education. Especially in a marginalized community. It's very important. Be it private or public entity, please be part of this campaign. It's a fundraiser and it's still open, so everyone is welcome to contribute.
Those who helped you from the start to the
So my family has been with me right from the beginning, conception of the idea through to the end. I'm gonna Teshi Library where I'm from. I've also renovated it.
Okay, so speaking Ghana to Ghana, okay, you can't. The last words,
Teshi be ke Ghana dang beef Obake ni nimba ne nyefe nyeba pe mi be ye Independence Square ni noni wo fe ye wo man Teshi mi ke noni wo ke fun hin aga oba fe to obi ni inwo mo fian mo ko ya wo mi ko ni ehani noni wo ke fun hin age gbegen bi ni wo yo in the next 10-20 years I'm an ambabu man yo go fe wo go wo mi no go bi obo no ba yin wo fe ofane wo fe a ke company gio ke individual go gio no to go ya wo mi e beka e wo fane bike to my route it's for everybody.
All right.
Nike yaba wo mi nyera don.
Oh, you are done. I know Emmanuel AJ, or no NHE bicycle if Germany, do my Ghana over 10,000 kilometers. A big achievement. And I think so whatever he's doing, Unia Sports is ready to support him to get it to the fullest. Midi India Isaac and Sapeja, energy medicine, Yamia, Domna, and we on the news, sports update, Abibiano, Ebesan Eddie Ababesomo, 7 p.m. Yensha, Unia 95.1 FM. So now I am for UEFA Champions League Honsam Emra. Yamia Watchna. Ever sign any more ideas here? Yakram.
Onuye